Hey everybody out there, Chris here, and welcome back finally to another episode of Comic Book Corner. Not Mike Spider Slayer's channel, which is Comic Book Corner 2.0, but the show where I discuss and review hardcovers, trade paperbacks, and graphic novels of all shapes and sizes. And this time I will be reviewing the deluxe edition Before Watchmen, Comedian, and Rorschach. Yeah, that's the title. Both were written, I guess, by Brian Azzarello, art by J.G. Jones and Lee Bermejo. And this is a deluxe edition, so when it's a deluxe edition, that means that the page sizes are basically doubled. And man, guys, the artwork in these two stories is amazing. You get more with, we're going to start with the Comedian, obviously. You get more into the Comedian before, obviously, he was killed in the Watchmen series. Really good artwork. I want to try to find a good page to show you guys that isn't too out of the way, but you get a lot of background on the Comedian, who he was, what he did, and also if you read Minutemen, it gives you also a little bit of background on him when he was younger. This is more along the lines of him when he was basically, well, that's the cover. That wasn't a good picture show. Just ignore that picture. Him in World War II, in the war, everything. No, not World War II, Vietnam War. This was a really good read. I really enjoyed it. It was sick. It was twisted apart. People, things blowing up. Shit being thrown at somebody, literally. Not lying. Dead serious. And the ending was definitely a wow kind of ending. But I really enjoyed this. The Comedian. However, Rorschach kind of stood out to me a bit more because his character, which takes place right in the middle of the book, his character I like from the Watchmen series, somebody is killing a bunch of people, and I don't want to show what he's doing to these naked bodies, but anyway, Rorschach takes up the case, and Rorschach's not like a superhero like any other. He gets his ass kicked. A lot. Like, I'm not kidding. He gets his ass kicked a lot. And there's a part where somebody steals his mask and goes prancing around pretending he's Rorschach, and in the end he gets killed because they think he's the real Rorschach. And of course Rorschach finds the guy, gets his mask back, and he solves the case at the end, and it's really good. Left out a bunch of stuff. Why? Because this was a good series. Once again, both of these stories are definitely for mature readers. Not something you want your kids to read. Absolutely, positively. I don't really want to give too much away on why, because I don't want to risk any showing too much on camera. But yeah, it's definitely something for mature readers. Really nice artwork in the back of the book. They give you all the different covers, all the variants, everything like that. Sketch covers. And you get the big poster for Before Watchmen, which you can't actually take out of the book, but still really good. Get some concept art, sketches for certain covers. This was a really awesome book. Highly recommend you guys check the deluxe edition of Before Watchmen out. If you are a Watchmen fan, this is definitely an addition. All the writers stayed true to Alan Moore's Watchmen. They didn't look to make their own mark on the series. They didn't look to make their own mark on the characters. They just looked to add on to the background on certain characters, especially in this case with the Comedian and Rorschach, and just beef them out and add more to them. There's no, at least in this book, they didn't look to say like, okay, I'm the guy that did this to Rorschach, or I'm the guy that did this to the Comedian. No. This book was completely loyal to what happens in Watchmen, because obviously this goes into what happens in the Watchmen book. But it doesn't look to deviate at all or change anything or manipulate anything that happens in the Watchmen series. This book stayed very true to the series, to the characters. Nothing that deviated where you would say, the Comedian wasn't like that, or Rorschach wasn't like that. It just added more story to the character. So if you are a fan of the Watchmen, I would definitely recommend you guys check this book out, especially because it has Rorschach in it, and I know there are a lot of Rorschach fans. I'm a Rorschach fan, so this was definitely an enjoyable read. I would say a 4 out of 5 stars. The artwork is beautiful on these oversized pages for both stories. I keep trying to find more pages for the Comedian, but it's just the artwork for both books. I believe the deluxe editions are the best because, especially when you get bigger pages, you get to see the artwork a lot bigger, a lot clearer and crisper than on a comic book size page. But of course, comic books are always awesome also. But when they have the deluxe editions and you have a choice between these or hardcovers that are a regular size, it is a pretty penny. This book is $29.99 in the US and $35 flat in Canada. And as it says in the back, it's suggested for mature readers. So it's a hefty price, but it's a price that's worth it because it's a huge book. It's really nice. It definitely will look good on your shelf, especially if you have the Watchmen trade paperback as well. This goes very nice as a companion right next to it. There are other volumes. There is the Silk Spectre and Ozymandias. Oh, no, the Silk Spectre and the Minutemen and Ozymandias, and I wish they had the books listed here. I cannot remember off the top of my head. But this book was released at the same time that Night Owl and Dr. Midnight was released. So you have those two and this one. The one before it was Silk Spectre, Minutemen, and Ozymandias and something else. I can't remember which one off the top of my head. But I know somebody's going to correct me in the comments anyway. So thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely go check out the Comedian and Rorschach Deluxe hardcover. Can't get any bigger and better than the Before Watchmen Deluxe hardcover. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to check out comicrelated.com for all your comic-related news, reviews, and a whole bunch more. Your #1 source for all your comic information. And also, darkavengerinc.com. That's where we are. That's where we post videos. We try to give you guys as many videos as we can each and every week. So this way, when you come back on the channel, you have something new to watch. If you are already subscribed to the channel, we're in your sub box. If not, please do subscribe to Dark Avenger Inc. so we're in your sub box and you won't miss out on a single video that we post up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care. Keep reading. Keep collecting. Don't forget to check out Before Watchmen, all the deluxe hardcovers actually. And until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Take care, everybody.